Apple seems to have persuaded OpenAI to work for exposure. Music publishers accuse Spotify of a bait-and-switch subscription scheme. And Alamo Drafthouse is being bought by Sony Pictures. It's Thursday, June 13th, and this is Engadget News. At Apple's recently concluded annual conference for developers, the company announced that it teamed up with OpenAI to bring its technology to the iPhone and its other devices. It's easy to imagine a huge amount of money changing hands in a deal between a massive corporation and a fast-rising tech firm. But according to a new Bloomberg report, nobody paid anybody in that partnership. Apple is reportedly not paying OpenAI because it believes that putting its technology in front of hundreds of millions of users is equal to or even better than any kind of monetary payment. Apple will use OpenAI's GPT-4o model to power AI tasks on iOS 18, iPad OS 18, and Mac OS Sequoia. Siri, for instance, will tap into ChatGPT's capabilities if users ask it to create menu ideas, to summarize articles, or to find photos based on a description of what they contain. Apple's writing tools can also use ChatGPT to write stories as well as to rewrite and proofread existing text. Users will be able to enjoy these features without having to log into or pay for ChatGPT, but they do get access to extra perks if they pay for a Plus account. As Bloomberg points out, OpenAI could make money from the deal by convincing Apple users to pay $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus. And if those users sign up on an Apple device, then the iPhone maker will also get a commission. In the future, Apple intends to generate more earnings from AI by getting into revenue-sharing agreements with its partners. It's aiming to get a cut of what those partners will earn from monetizing results in chatbots on Apple's operating systems, in particular because it believes more and more users will turn to AI over search engines. That means it could earn less money from its long-standing and lucrative search deal with Google. Apple has yet to reveal its future AI partners, but it's reportedly in talks with Google to offer Gemini integration to iOS users as soon as later this year. It's also reportedly talking to Anthropic to offer its Claude AI chatbot as another option. Spotify has once again drawn the ire of the music industry. The National Music Publishers Association has called on the Federal Trade Commission to examine the streaming service's addition of audiobook content into all of its paid subscription plans. According to the group's FTC complaint, Spotify's recent actions are part of a scheme to increase profits by deceiving consumers and cheating the music royalty system. This requires some backstory. So, in November of 2023, Spotify announced that it would include 15 hours of audiobook content as part of all its premium subscription plans. A few months later, the company unveiled a new audiobook-only subscription, offering the same number of listening hours for $10 a month. The publishers' organization claims that Spotify's recent price increases are based on offering that extra audiobook content and that paying customers are automatically being charged for a service they did not choose and cannot opt out of without switching to the free ad-supported listening experience. And the additional revenue from the higher premium subscription costs may not go to the music composers. According to the FTC complaint, Spotify will pay about $150 million less in music royalties over the first year of these new bundled premium plans. The NMPA letter goes so far as to call the new audiobook-only plan a sham that exists solely to allow Spotify to claim that audiobook content is a significantly and independently valuable aspect of its bundled premium plan, as the audiobook access plan costs only $1 less than the premium plan, with the exact same audiobook content and music. At this early stage, it's hard to say whether this issue will impact Spotify's planned overhaul of its royalty model, Both artists and publishers have routinely criticized the streaming ecosystem at large, and Spotify in particular, for underpaying the creatives behind the music. Sony Pictures Entertainment announced that it has acquired Alamo Drafthouse Cinema, a beloved independent theater business. Alamo Drafthouse won scores of loyal fans over the years for its well-enforced policy of no talking and no texting during showings, as well as its dine-in experience with food and beverage menus. At least for now, the Alamo experience for viewers may not feel different under the new management. Alamo Drafthouse will continue to operate its 35 cinemas and run its Fantastic Fest Film Festival. And current CEO Michael Kusterman will remain at the helm and report to the head of a new Sony Pictures Experiences division. It's the end of an era for the indie theater chain, which was founded in 1997. But given how hard the COVID-19 pandemic crushed the movie-going experience, at least this is not the end of the Alamo Drafthouse story. The business made a valiant effort to keep viewers' support with its season pass streaming service in 2020, but the Texas-based company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2021 and began approaching potential buyers in March of this year. There's no dollar figure attached to the announcement, but Sony's press release notes that Alamo Drafthouse is the 7th largest theater chain in North America, and even with their struggles, the company attracts an annual audience of 10 million and posted a 30% increase in box office revenue last year. Maybe this sets the Alamo theaters up to host special Crunchyroll anime marathons in the near future. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism by contributors Mariella Moon and Anna Wishenko, and was voiced and produced by Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll return tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.